Feel the stillness around you. Right now, as you read these words, something sacred is stirring in the unseen. The air carries a vibration that is different from ordinary life. Your heart, even if you do not realize it, is already sensing it. Something is approaching, a shift, a movement, a whisper of divine intervention. And heaven itself is leaning closer to you in this moment. Listen carefully, for this is not ordinary speech. Archangel Michael, the protector, the mighty warrior of God, is standing at the edge of your awareness. He is not waiting idly. His eyes are filled with tears, his wings poised in readiness. He comes with urgency, not to frighten, but to awaken. The time is thin. The veil between the seen and the unseen is quivering. Forces that have been hidden, silent yet powerful, are moving. Yet, heaven is ahead of them. God has marked this night. And Michael, sent directly by the Most High, carries the command and the care of God. Right now, as you are reading, feel the subtle pressure at your spirit. That is Michael's presence. That is heaven knocking. He is not whispering gently. He is not asking for a polite hearing. He is commanding, pleading, crying, open your spirit. Open your heart. Listen. Because the moment that is about to touch your home, your family, your destiny, is critical. For too long, hidden eyes have been watching. Silent forces have been moving with a stealth that your natural eyes could not detect. But tonight, the unseen meets the revealed. Heaven has chosen your dwelling. A spiritual confrontation is imminent, not to harm, but to protect, to cleanse, and to lift. Archangel Michael has been guarding the doorway for months, perhaps even years. He has repelled danger, pushed away darkness, and prayed without ceasing. But tonight, the situation is different. Tonight requires your conscious cooperation. Tonight, your heart, your spirit, and your attention are necessary for the unfolding of divine protection. Imagine, for a moment, a door that leads from your ordinary life into the realm of heaven. For years, this door was invisible, locked, or ignored. Tonight, Michael has been given the authority to open it. Not partially, not hesitantly, but fully. The instructions are clear: you must not delay. You must not turn away. Every hesitation reduces the power of protection, every doubt delays the blessings prepared for you. Can you hear him? The echo of his voice is more than a sound. It is a vibration that touches your soul, shaking off complacency, awakening the dormant awareness inside you. He cries, I have pleaded with God for you. I have stretched my wings over you. I have shed tears asking for mercy on your behalf. And now, permission has been granted for me to speak directly. Listen, my child. Give me just 30 seconds of your heart. Just 30 seconds of your soul's attention. 30 seconds so brief, yet so transformative. In that moment, the currents of heaven will sweep through your house. Forces that seek to diminish, to mislead, to harm, will find themselves powerless before the authority of God and the presence of His messenger. Your home, tonight, becomes more than a building. It becomes the stage for light to confront darkness, truth to rise above deception, and divine protection to assert itself in ways your eyes cannot yet see. Do not be afraid. Fear is the weapon of distraction, the tool of hesitation. Michael, standing at the threshold of your awareness, shields you. But he cannot do everything alone. He needs your heart, your consent, your focus. The angels surround you, invisible yet potent, waiting for your acknowledgement to release their full power. This is a moment of participation, not passive observation. For years, perhaps, you have sensed things that you could not understand. Subtle whispers of your spirit, fleeting feelings of unease, hints of guidance that arrived in dreams or in quiet moments, all of these were precursors, signals, warnings. And now, they converge into a single, critical point. The message is simple: awake, prepare, and trust. God's voice is not only heard through Michael. It vibrates through your environment tonight. The walls, the floor, the air itself carries the weight of divine attention. If your spirit is sensitive, you will feel it, a heaviness, a pressure, a sudden awareness that something extraordinary is occurring. This is heaven's way of saying, I am here. I am protecting. I am exposing what has been hidden. You may ask, why me, why tonight, why these words? The answer is as old as heaven itself: because you are chosen. Because your household, your family, your destiny, have significance in the unseen realm. Because darkness seeks to gain a foothold, and heaven refuses to allow it. Because love, fierce and uncompromising, moves to intervene when danger is near. Archangel Michael's sword is drawn, not for battle against you, but for the protection of your life, your spirit, and your peace. It glows, unseen yet powerful, separating the shadows from the sanctuary of your dwelling. Forces of confusion, despair, and harm will find themselves blocked, deflected, and repelled. But only if your spirit cooperates, only if your heart responds, only if your soul gives permission to the divine presence to move freely through your home. Tonight, you are not passive. You are active. You are aware. You are alert. And in this alertness lies your protection. Heaven does not rush for trivial reasons. Every sigh, every plea, every tear shed by Michael has been measured, weighed, and recorded. And the command has come: awaken, listen, participate. This is a night of revelation. Not just of danger, but of truth. Things that have been hidden from your eyes will become visible to your spirit. Situations, connections, and intentions that have remained secret will be exposed. And in this exposure lies your advantage, your shield, your opportunity to act in alignment with divine will. Do not doubt, do not delay. The movements in shadows, the whispers in silence, the subtle stirrings of unrest, these are the indicators that heaven is acting. Michael sees them clearly, and he cannot remain silent. His voice reaches you now through this message because God has determined that no more time can be wasted. He is not commanding for the sake of authority. He is commanding because love cannot stand idle while destruction lurks. He is pleading because mercy cannot succeed without your attention. He is crying because the weight of his responsibility includes your life, your household, and your path in this world. Feel the wings of Michael brush against your spirit. Hear the echo of his command in the corridors of your soul. See the invisible light that hovers near your doorway, poised to guard, to protect, to reveal, and to lift. The very air carries his presence. The unseen forces that have lingered in patience are now met with divine intervention. And your cooperation is required. 30 seconds, just 30 seconds of attention, and the course of events will shift. Your home will become a sanctuary, a protected space, a stage where heaven's will manifests. Darkness will find no entrance where the light of God, through his messenger, stands vigilant. Peace will remain unbroken. Fear will not penetrate. The unseen will be revealed, and you will be prepared. The night deepens, yet your awareness must not fade. Every shadow in your home, every quiet corner, every heartbeat is under the watch of heaven. Archangel Michael does not simply stand guard, he moves, senses, and shields. Every breath you take tonight is part of a sacred rhythm, synchronized with the celestial forces ready to intervene. The air is alive with anticipation, as if the walls themselves are whispering prayers of protection, carrying the energy of divine intervention into every room. Michael's eyes are fixed on you, not with judgment, but with fierce, relentless love. His gaze pierces the veil between realms, seeing what ordinary eyes cannot. He sees what has been plotted, what has lingered in silence, and what threatens to cross the threshold. He has fought tirelessly, holding back forces that would disturb your peace, and yet tonight, he calls upon you to awaken fully. This is no ordinary message, this is a summons, a lifeline, a command of urgency and love combined. Imagine the weight of heaven pressing softly upon your shoulders, not heavy, but demanding acknowledgement. Every invisible step Michael takes resonates through the unseen corridors, reaching you in a vibration that cannot be ignored. My child, he pleads, do not underestimate the gravity of this hour. The moment that approaches has been written in eternity. The choices you make tonight will shape the trajectory of your life, your family, and your future. Give me 30 seconds, just 30 seconds, and you will see the divine sweep through your home. There is a stillness now, but it is not silence, it is the pause before a sacred eruption. Invisible currents swirl, unseen energies shift, and every spirit in your household is subtly touched by the power of God's presence. Do not mistake this calm for safety, it is preparation. It is the moment when heaven aligns everything for revelation, cleansing, and protection. Your heart is the key. Your openness, your surrender, your willingness to participate are what allow this divine force to operate fully. For months, perhaps even years, your spirit has felt subtle hints, fleeting awareness of danger, whispers of guidance in dreams, a pull toward certain actions without clear reasoning. These were not coincidences. They were Michael's soft steps, the gentle nudges of heaven, the quiet preparation for the hour that arrives now. And now, all signs converge, all whispers crystallize into a single urgent command: attend, awaken, trust. Tonight, the very atmosphere inside your home shifts. If you are sensitive, you will feel it, a vibration that makes the air feel thicker, yet more alive. A sense of presence, not threatening, but commanding respect. Michael is close, not at a distance, but hovering near your spirit, ready to shield, defend, and reveal. This is the night when unseen schemes lose their power, when deception dissolves under the weight of divine attention. The spiritual realm responds to your engagement. When you acknowledge the presence of the divine, when you consciously open your heart, the power released is unmatched. Every angelic force assigned to you becomes fully active. Every protection, every shield, every sword of fire and light moves in perfect alignment with your willingness to participate. This is why the urgency is absolute. Heaven does not wait for hesitation. Darkness moves fast, but Michael moves faster, and yet your cooperation completes the circle. Do not doubt, Michael says. Do not delay. The movement in shadows, the whispers in silence, the subtle stirrings of unrest, they are markers. They are indicators of the unseen that seeks to enter, and heaven has positioned itself ahead, prepared to intercept. But your heart must open, your soul must awaken. Without this, the fullness of protection and revelation cannot manifest. The sword of Michael glows with holy fire, not to destroy, but to purify. It separates truth from deception, light from shadow, safety from harm. The forces of negativity, confusion, and harm will collide with this sword and find themselves blocked, restrained, and powerless. Yet, this is not automatic, it is responsive to your alignment. When you consciously accept this moment, when you give your attention fully, the divine protection becomes impenetrable. Your home tonight is no longer just a physical space. It is a sacred stage where heaven and earth meet. Each room carries a potential for revelation. Each window is a portal for divine light. Each doorway holds a threshold between ordinary existence and extraordinary intervention. Michael moves through each room in unseen vigilance, whispering guidance to your spirit, reminding your soul of its alignment with the Most High. You may feel fear creeping in, fear of the unknown, fear of unseen forces, fear of change. Cast it aside. Fear is the tool of hesitation. The very presence of Michael, the authority of heaven, and the light of God are stronger than any darkness. Your awareness, your belief, your openness amplify this strength. The moment you acknowledge it, the protection is complete. You become a conscious participant in the safeguarding of your home, your family, and your destiny. Tonight, things that have been hidden will become clear. Situations you could not understand will reveal their truth. People, circumstances, and intentions that were once concealed will come to light. And this revelation is not meant to harm, it is meant to equip you, to protect you, and to prepare you for the blessings that await. Every whisper of clarity, every flash of understanding, is heaven communicating directly to your spirit. Michael continues to plead, "My child, I have shielded you countless times. I have held back forces that would have caused fear, distress, or harm. I have stretched my wings over your family, over your home, over your life. I have asked for mercy in the highest presence, and now permission has been granted for me to speak directly. I beg you, hear me, feel me, respond. Give me the 30 seconds required to align your spirit with the power of heaven." These 30 seconds are not just a pause, they are a pivot point. A shift in the spiritual atmosphere that ensures safety, clarity, and empowerment. Within this brief span, your household becomes a sanctuary, your rooms transform into spaces of divine manifestation, and the unseen forces that linger find no entry. The air itself changes. The vibration of protection courses through your walls, floor, and ceiling. It touches everything, yet responds specifically to your engagement. Now is the moment to stand awake, fully alert, fully aware. Your spiritual senses, your inner sight, your heart's openness are critical. This is not a time to glance casually, to delay, or to question without trust. This is the hour where heaven's power converges at your doorstep, and the choices you make determine how fully that power will operate. Michael's presence is both comforting and commanding. His tears are not of despair but of deep love, fierce dedication, and relentless vigilance. His sword glows, not threatening, but authoritative, creating a sphere of protection that bends around your home, your family, and your spirit. The unseen forces that have lingered in patience, waiting for inattention, now encounter the light and authority that surrounds you. Nothing can pierce this shield if you acknowledge and align with it. Feel it now, the subtle shift in the air, the weight of unseen presence, the gentle pressure on your heart. This is heaven at work. The currents of divine intervention flow around your home, and your response completes the circuit. Your belief, your attention, your openness, your prayer, they are not trivial. They are the keys to activating the full force of protection, revelation, and blessing. Do not mistake this moment for ordinary life. Every shadow that moves, every whisper that slips through silence, every faint feeling of disturbance, they are signs of the spiritual alignment taking place. Michael sees it all. God oversees it all. And yet your conscious cooperation is necessary to secure the fullness of tonight's divine action. This is your command from heaven: awaken, acknowledge, trust. Open your heart fully. Give yourself 30 seconds, just 30 seconds of undivided attention, and experience the shift. The unseen, the hidden, the threatening, and the unknown will find no entrance. Your home will remain a sanctuary, your peace unbroken, your spirit shielded. Tonight is not ordinary. Tonight is sacred. Tonight is the convergence of heaven and earth, protection and revelation, divine authority and your participation. Do not allow doubt, delay, or distraction to compromise this hour. You have been chosen. Your home has been marked. Your spirit has been summoned. Archangel Michael is not merely a figure of lore, he is a living presence in your spiritual realm tonight. His wings, his sword, his tears, his pleading, they are all real, responding to eternity's command, directed at your life, your family, and your destiny. This is the moment where action meets preparation, where faith meets divine force, where awareness meets protection. So, stand awake. Do not turn away. Feel the presence, acknowledge it, respond to it. The 30 seconds you give now will ripple through your household, your life, and your destiny. The forces of darkness will collide with divine light and fail. Peace will reign. Clarity will emerge. Blessings will unfold. Your home becomes the stage where heaven's will is fully manifested. Heaven has acted. Michael is here. God has spoken. And all that remains is your response. Open your heart. Open your ears. Open your spirit. 30 seconds, one brief moment of complete attention will determine the flow of divine intervention. The unseen will reveal itself, the hidden will be exposed, and your sanctuary will be established. This is your alert, your warning, your opportunity, and your gift. Heaven has chosen this night, your home, and your spirit for revelation. Respond now, awaken fully, and let the presence of God, the power of Archangel Michael, and the authority of heaven sweep through your life. When you share this light, you are not just sharing a message, you are bringing the power of heaven to triumph over darkness. Your amen carries the echo of heaven, write it and invite blessings into your life.